friends, have you ever wondered where the stories we all know come from? Well, today I'll tell you a fascinating story that happened over 400 years ago. In France, a country full of castles and nobles with enormous wigs, lived a very special king. And you know what? This king wanted to shine brighter than the sun itself. So much so that everyone called him the Sun King, Louis XIV. This king lived in an incredible palace called Versailles, with more mirrors than a cosmetics shop. And he loved surrounding himself with super intelligent people. Among them was Charles Perrault, a very serious and cultured man who knew everything: history, philosophy, politics, everything. But, do you want to know a secret? Charles was hiding something very special. No, he wasn't a spy or a French ninja. He loved writing children's stories. Yes, those magical stories full of fairies, princesses, and even ogres with bad breath. But in those days, how shameful it would be for a wise man to write children's stories. So Charles hid in the rooms of noble ladies, where he told his stories as if they were a secret game. One day, his eldest son said to him, "Dad, why don't you publish these incredible stories?" And although Charles initially thought it was crazy, he came up with something brilliant. He published his book, but titled it Mother Goose's Tales. How clever! That way, no one would suspect that the King Sage was behind it. And do you know what stories appeared in that book? None other than Little Red Riding Hood, Cinderella, Puss in Boots, and many others we all know today. The book was a huge success, and while the Sun King continued to think that Charles was just a boring wise guy, he was creating stories that would fill children's dreams for centuries. Isn't it amazing how such a serious person ended up being the father of our favorite stories? Charles Perrault taught us that being wise doesn't mean giving up dreaming. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like it and subscribe to the channel for more fascinating historical secrets. See you in the next video.